Hey everyone, I'm Sporanda,
And I'm Starlight Road.
and welcome back to the Sonic-a-thon 3 and Knuckles. We're going to be playing Sonic Colors Ultimate. Specifically, I'm going to be using the Re-Rainbow mod to affect the lighting and models and such. And before we get started, we did have a bid war to select the soundtrack that I'm going to be using, and Flame, in his ever generous giving self, has donated for me to use the remixed soundtrack for the entire game. So thank you very much, Flame. I hate you.
Is it that much worse?
It's not amazing.
Oh no.
It's fine. The original is just way better. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the new game. I don't care about deleting the data. I don't care about the save file. No, Navigator off. I don't need Tails Navigator. So, if anyone's wondering why we're here and what we're doing, we are playing Sonic games for a month because we love Sonic the Hedgehog. And we also love raising money for charity. We are raising money for Child's Play, which is a charity that provides toys and games to kids that are stuck in hospital for long stays to help ease their stay and make them more comfortable and just have more fun. If you would like to donate, you can do so by clicking on the donate button that is below the stream window on Twitch, or I believe there's a pinned message on YouTube, or it's also in the video description on the YouTube stream.
Correct on all counts. It is pinned in both chats.
Yeah. As I also love the soundtrack for this game, specifically the original, because again, I don't particularly care for the remix soundtrack.
Well, you'll just have to suffer for charity.
Yeah, well, it's not even really suffering that much. I get to play a game that I love, so whatever.
Heck yeah.
Because I do love this game.
The soundtrack in general is really nice in this game. We're gonna get to it a lot later, but like Aquarium Park, I think is my favorite.
Oh yeah, Aquarium Park's really solid. I think... God, it's so hard to choose. I really love just about all of the soundtracks. If I really had to pick a favorite, probably Starlight Carnival Act 1.
Okay.
Tropical Resort's really good, Sweet Mountain's really good. All of them are just really, really good. Like I said, I am using the Re-Rainbow mod for this game, which the normal vanilla ultimate version of the game, the lighting is a little off, which is probably a bit of an understatement. And the cutscenes are also not upscaled, so they're still the original 480p cutscenes from the Wii, which is absolutely wild to think about. They're also so they're fully updated in this mod to 1080 and 60 FPS, which is very nice.
It's really nice anytime that you get an HD re-release of a game that's just more accessible.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is nice because it's available on all platforms, that's for sure. Also, they have the customization, as you can see Sonic with the Galaxy gloves and Galaxy shoes. Fortunately, that carries over between save files.
But not into cutscenes.
Not into cutscenes, which is fine.
He loves to hear his own lips flap.
Man, these cutscenes do look really good in the upscaling, though.
They do. 5 planets for the price of 1 is a really strong tagline, actually, I can't lie.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's 5 planets plus what's here in the Tropical Resort.
Plus secretly built amusement park equals evil plot for us to foil. Lucky for us, he's not very good at...
I mean, we've been over how my eyesight is not the best, Flame, so I don't think the lighting is that bad. It's certainly playable. I would prefer the original in terms of the you know, the default lighting,
Can't be
but
mad at this view.
yeah, this mod is really good.
To the next level.
I have ran into a few bugs. I had one time where I loaded into the first level of Planet Wisp and the sky was missing. There was just no sky texture, so that was fun.
The Skybox is on vacation right now.
Please leave a message after the beep.
I can't believe somebody was dumb enough to leave the keys in this thing. It's like Eggman's begging us to sneak in and trash the place.
Oh man, this thing
I feel like I'd shatter my knees riding this thing.
God.
You call this
I remember when I was, gosh, I must have been like 10 or 11. We went down to the Gulf of Mexico with our church group to go fishing, and we actually rowed a boat out into the Gulf, and oh my God, I was terrified.
just thinking about it makes my head
I call it a speedboat. My dad said it wasn't a speedboat, but it was a speedboat to me because it was going that fast.
To Sonic, all speedboats are just boats.
Yeah.
Stop talking and net those aliens.
I don't think I played it at launch, but I did play Ultimate when they still had the credits so that it would play Speak With Your Heart, Reach for the Stars, and then the main theme, and then it was silence for another 25 minutes. Because they just didn't have any other songs added in. They did eventually patch that, so it just cycles through the songs over and over.
Hey, what's going on?
I don't know if it was an official update or part of the mod, but the credits now actually goes through those 3 songs and then starts playing the overworld map themes from all the different areas, like this song and then the ones for all of the other planets, which is really cool.
I like the overworld map themes a lot too. They're very subdued and pleasant.
Yeah, they're really nice, and I remember reading a comment on the one for Asteroid Coaster on someone's YouTube videos, like, the composers put in this much work for a song that people are never going to hear more than 3 seconds of.
For real? You're a straight shooter, huh?
I forgot to boost, so Sonic had to just go really slow for a second. Pre-patched game panned all of the sound effects to the left speaker for some reason. Wow, that's awful.
I wouldn't have been able to hear them then.
Yeah.
I'm deaf in the one ear, so I always have to have my audio set to mono.
Yeah.
Unless games don't let me do it. If you could be one of the Wisps, which one would you want to be?
Probably Hover.
Hover's really good. I think I kind of just want to be Laser. I think I want to Zip Zap.
Yeah. Laser's also a good one.
It's gotta feel so good when you're the Hover Wisp and you're doing a light speed dash, though.
Remember in Unleashed when you had to actually hit a series of the correct buttons? And in this one you just tap one button over and over?
I do.
Yeah.
I remember dying a lot, is what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and clean.
Yeah, there's actually 2 goal rings for this level. There's one down below if you're on the lower path.
Oh, I forgot you could destroy the numbers and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You get, you don't really have lives in the same way in this version. You have Tails rescue tokens, so that if you fall into a pit, Tails will save you and bring you back to some arbitrary checkpoint.
Oh yeah, I see his little face over there.
But when it comes to retries, you can just sort of retry forever. Those don't use up your lives or tokens or whatever.
Speaking of 20-second sound clips, this level.
Well, a little bit longer since I messed up a little.
That's okay.
That level took longer than some of the bosses in this game, actually.
For real.
Now let me see. Gotta connect the thermostatic capacitor.
Tails sometimes puts you out of bounds, so you die again, which is funny. Yeah, there's also a thing in this game where if you go out of bounds, Tails will make a comment. Say something like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here," or something like that. Part of the mod manager that I'm using actually turns off all of the Tails commentary, because he'll also like warn you when pits are coming up and stuff like that. And I just wanted to turn that off because I don't need to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see? I
I'm okay
absorbed
with
this
my
energy
eyeballs.
and
Thanks,
it
Tails.
showed up
Yeah.
like some kind of wild energy. And after a few
Certainly,
seconds,
if you're
I
playing
got
this
it.
for the first time, that kind of thing is helpful. But I think this is about as far away from my first time playing this game as it can be.
Okay,
Tails
seriously?
kills me
You
when he
need to
says
find
that.
Eggman and figure out how
I
we
find
can
that
use
hard to
aliens
believe.
to
The Earth is
control
only
the
split
Hedgehog
open.
land
We've
attack.
only been to space.
Right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how we spend our time.
Yeah, there's really no reason for him to be as skeptical as he is.
Mhm.
I guess to be fair, at least some of the things that Sonic has gone through, Tails wasn't entirely around for. Because he was kind of just mostly sitting around doing nothing during Unleashed, just studying the manuscripts or whatever. Oh, by the way, here's the new Wisp.
Oh, what in the world?
Yeah, they added a new Wisp, the Jade Ghost Wisp.
Okay. Cool.
You can actually morph through the level as such.
I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
What a funky little theme. That's cool.
Yeah. And they actually made a little, I don't remember how long it was, but just a few minutes long sort of animation along with this game's release to show Sonic rescuing the Jade Wisp along with the other Wisps here.
Oh.
Yeah.
This thing can also clip you out of bounds? I would believe that.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe that in a heartbeat looking at this thing.
Whoopsie. That's not correct.
Uh-oh.
Yep. That was supposed to send me into that other thing so that I would go over, and sometimes the bouncy doesn't do the bouncy thing. But hey, I still got an S rank, so who cares?
That's right. I was wondering, I was thinking you were looking real cool for a second.
I was really hoping for a no-hit run, but alas.
Mm-hmm.
Am I a fan of Colors DS?
Wow.
I'm just kind of making random noises. Yeah, it's fine.
Riveting answer.
It's fine. It definitely is a Dimps game, and all of that comes with that. Tune in later in the marathon when Starlight here will be playing Sonic Rush Adventure.
And Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Yes, that's right. I kind of forgot that was a Dimps game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I could never forget that it's a Dimps game. But I like it, so, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I've been doing it a whole bunch, but I haven't really explained it. Another thing they added in Ultimate was the... I don't really know what to call it, the perfect homing attack. If you hit the homing attack at the right time, you generate a small amount of boost, which is actually really good for some levels.
Yeah, Sonic 4 Episode 2 is for sure a lot less Dimpsy than Episode 1.
Alright, and we're almost all the way through Tropical Resort already.
23.
We got passing grades on all the levels.
Yeah, it's not a long game.
Not nearly enough aliens. Want us to get more? No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake. That'll be easier. Cheeseburgers don't run as
I love Qbot.
He's
He's
idiot.
so funny to me, actually.
That's wonderful.
Y'all want fries with that? Go! I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder.
I feel like the original didn't have subtitles for
Precious little
the times when he's just muttering to himself,
harness their hyper-go-on
which I thought
I
was
don't think
actually
so
funnier.
either.
will stop me.
But this might be confirmation bias. I appreciate subtitles in all forms, personally.
Will
Yeah.
stop me. What?
Yeah, they didn't update any of the dialogue
What are
or
you calling nothing?
recordings, as far as I know. There are a few things added, like I said, the Tails commentary, and Sonic also has some voice lines added on to the end of each of the bosses,
I thought nobody
where
would
he
get
sort of
that.
makes a
Fine. You're so
Sonic-like
sweet,
comment,
take care of this
making
mess.
fun of Eggman or
Release
the boss or
big
whatever.
boy. At least I know he won't screw it up.
Are you sure about that, Eggman? Are you sure the robot that you're going to have attack Sonic isn't going to screw it up?
This guy's the big boy. I don't know how a big boy could screw anything up.
Guess it's time for me to start stopping.
I get it.
Good for you, Cubot.
Good for you, Cubot. I'm so glad you can mug the camera, buddy.
Taking the slow way. I'm not getting any boost. Okay, we're done.
It's only 2 hit?
Yes, if you use the Wisp, it counts as an extra hit.
Oh, so it's 3 hits, but
Ferris wheel any day.
I've never heard that line from Sonic before.
Well, like I said, they added it in Ultimate. They're also kind of hard to hear because the lines in the boss battles don't get subtitles.
There you are. Where'd you
Yeah.
get off to?
Because subtitles make it easier to hear. That's how subtitles
That's
work.
the giant killer robot.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think
I
it's
read your message
Chinese
twice,
code, so only I
Jeppo,
can read it.
and both of the first times that I read it as I hate Kate Higgins as Tails.
Who are you?
I don't know how that happened.
Whoa!
To your people.
But
That's a
no,
whole new sentence.
yeah, I think it's just because like was right next to Kate, and my mind just kind of just put the words together.
Whirl.
Flowers,
Polymerization.
Yeah.
Does Tails have a
I think your
different
machine still
voice
has
actor or
some
actress now?
Yeah. I think
I guess I'll look this up. I mean, I got nothing.
Yeah. I'm not even. I don't know if this is Kate Higgins or Colleen. I would imagine it's still Colleen because like
Yeah, I'll just stick with
she's the
Haley.
one that's
Doesn't
doing
do
the
everybody.
voice currently, as far as I know.
Yeah, she's the voice for Tails Tube stuff in the present.
Used for their magical powers by an evil man.
She's also apparently going to voice Jade Harley in Homestuck?
Worn by Saturn.
Huh.
Okay. Cool.
Just hear save them.
I guess.
Save them over and over.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. Think I'll go check them out and maybe save some aliens.
Colleen O'Shaughnessy is the voice actress for Tails in Colors.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Kate Higgins was previous games, I think.
Don't think about it.
Oh, wait. I'm wrong. She's credited as Charmy B in the DS on Sonic Colors.
Missing
Oh,
arm.
okay.
Have you got an arm? No, but really, how much can it matter?
Yeah, the DS version has a lot of the other Sonic characters as part of the sort of side missions that you can do, which I never bothered with when I played Colors DS. I'm sure that thing that the camera was showing us won't be important at all.
No, foreshadowing is not a literary technique.
Next stop, the trouble. Next stop, the
Next.
Sweet Mountain is probably the first time where I really, really dislike the remix music. It's just a little bit off, just enough off to annoy me.
I can understand this emotion.
Yeah.
It's been too long for me, so I don't have the same feelings.
Right.
But
Really nice that that particular laser thing doesn't lag the hell out of the game, because it sure did in the original.
mm-hmm. That's why they call you the Drift King.
No one calls me that.
I call you that.
Since when?
Today.
Alright, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Fascinating gameplay.
I was mostly thinking about how a lot of this is like hollow metal, but the attention to detail to put fruit inside the cake that no one is ever going to see is incredible.
Yeah. Oh, another one of the things they added in Ultimate is whenever Sonic is going through a part of the level where control is taken away, as in he will run automatically and I did the thing, and boosting doesn't actually make you go faster, they will also take away the HUD so that the player knows that's happening.
I can't believe you can slide under this rocket. I've never known that.
Yeah. I don't think you can slide under it if you're directly in the middle, but I was a little bit off to the side.
Danger.
Nah, I'm good.
Wisps are pretty clever as far as like a power-up source goes, because you can just keep making up more.
Mm-hmm. And they sure did. They made more for Lost World, and I think, are they still making them for the racing games?
I don't know. I don't keep up with the racing games, sadly.
I know they have added some of the Wisps as items in the racing games. I just don't know if they're adding any new ones.
Do you have any thoughts on Kristen Bell voicing Amy in Sonic Movie 4?
I have no idea what Kristen Bell sounds like. I would have to hear one of her other roles to be able to make a comment. So my comment is no. My comment is that I have no comments.
I also have no strong opinions.
Yeah. We're just destroying all these wafers and gingerbread men. Someone, probably Eggpon, spent meticulous amounts of time making.
Do you think if you took a bite out of them, it would be real gingerbread? Or do
No.
you think it's just cardboard?
It's either cardboard or metal, for sure.
Danger.
See, that's a really good spot for getting the free boost from the homing attack.
Mm-hmm. This is the American version of that one Unleashed stage where you're climbing the tree.
And level's done. That's the quick exit.
You're kind of cracked.
She was Anna in Frozen? Oh. Yeah, Kristen Bell would probably be fine for Amy then. Hey Ray,
Yeah.
welcome to the stream.
Hello. Which is your favorite area from the game?
Again, probably just Starlight Carnival.
That's almost me.
It's just really beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I don't like a lot of the internal sections in Starlight Carnival, but the set pieces are very cool.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely there just for the visuals more than anything else. In terms of if you wanted to ask which one's my favorite to play, probably Tropical Resort.
Okay. Yeah, that one's nice and clean. Hey, it's your favorite Wisp from Generations.
Hush. Yes, we are using the Re-Rainbow mod. Good on you for noticing, right?
There's a spring over there?
Yes.
Okay.
This is another section that lags in the original because of all of these canisters. I don't know what they are.
They seem to be canisters. They're kind of flying away like the canisters of gas or something.
I really like how you can see on the other side of the goal ring the beginning of the next level. That's a really cool touch.
That is fun.
It sort of makes you wonder why they felt like they had to make 6 acts for each planet, for each area, instead of just combining some of them into longer levels, considering some of the levels are just 20 seconds. I guess they can take a lot longer because there's a lot to explore in those levels. Like the 20-second level I did in Tropical Resort has a huge underground area that you can go back to with the drill wisp and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess it might also be that they thought it would be really cool to be faster in more levels, like in terms of speedrunning challenges and things like that.
Yeah. Well, the problem with that is that they made your rank in the normal levels, at least, based on your points, and your rank in the bosses is based more primarily on your speed. So if you're going through the levels fast doesn't necessarily get you a high rank. It's very dependent on the points you get from rings, enemies, the red rings, and other things that you can do as well.
Figuring out the reasoning behind a scoring system in a Sonic game is for sure half the battle. Oh, Ray puts forward that it could be because of complaints about the Werehog levels being long and unleashed.
Entirely possible.
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Which, I mean, I don't know, the Werehog levels were pretty long, but the day stages were honestly the perfect length. Except for Eggman Land, but that's Eggman Land. That was also not purely a day level, so... In Unleashed, all the different stages of Eggman Land were pretty long, but again, that's the in-game level, so... I love waiting!
We're really moving up in this world. Well, you're so close. You can do it. Yeah.
Wow. 900,000 on the dot.
Pretty hard to do on purpose. I wonder if the TAS of this game just manipulates the score.
I'm not sure if there is a TAS. I don't know what kind of TAS tools they would have for this. Odd, so this is actually the level that we saw after the goal ring just a minute ago. Not the previous one that I was just in. Nice, I got it! I was really hoping I was going to get that skip.
Oh, I take back my previous answer. I actually want to be Cube if I'm going to be any of the Wisps.
Oh, alright.
I forgot about Cube.
I was very ready for that stomp to not hit that robot.
In terms of upcoming voice roles, one of the only ones that I'm curious about is what kind of voice we're going to get for Surge when she's inevitably brought over from the IDW comics.
Okay.
Because we now have voice actresses for Tangle and Whisper, who are almost very close to being in a mainstream game, probably.
Mm-hmm. Actually never used the ghost here in this part. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those bee egg pawns get to live. I never noticed the ghost wisp down there. That's why I went for it. I was like, hey, I've never seen this before. Is there something special? No, you just go to the top.
Advance directly. Cubert is an excellent name for a cube wisp. Thank you.
Actually, yeah, I was going to say I need those back.
As a reminder to folks, we are doing this stream to benefit Child's Play, a charity that puts games and the like in the hands of children who have to wait in hospitals for extremely long amounts of time. If you want to donate, there's a pinned message in both the YouTube and the Twitch chat. We have a lot of incentives that you can choose from, different playable characters and different games and such. Let's see if I can't find the list.
Unfortunately, the only way to find it is by going into the donate. Actually clicking the donate button to start a donation. The only other way to see those is by logging in, and that requires phone authorization every time someone logs in. So the co-coms will just have to go to the donate page to see all the incentives.
Experiences taught me to investigate anything that glows.
Really strong line.
Mm-hmm.
Experience has also taught me that the best way to solve problems is to kick robot butt.
Visitors are cautioned to avoid feeding, petting, or saving any aliens.
Excuse me, giant killer
I think I
robot.
really like
You wanna do
the
this hard way?
colors level design because you can sort of take as long as you want with the levels. Because there are so many things to go around and try to find, and it's usually pretty easy to get onto all the different paths. Like the high path, middle path, low path, whatever, and then there's usually, oh, my game crashed. Very fun.
No! Okay, well,
So for this one, you kind of just need to get the drill wisp, which is always in the same cannonball on the first part of the stage and always in the same cannonball in the second part of the stage. So as long as you know which one to go for, easy to grab it.
the dog in Sonic Forces restarts with 5 rings after death. Apparently. I've never played the game, but this is what the internet tells me.
I need the ring. Okay. It's been a long time since I've gotten hit during this boss. Well, that's okay, it's done now.
That was so fast.
Now it's a shipwreck adventure ride.
Sonic, I don't know if that one works that way.
No, that's definitely not one of the better one-liners that he has.
Hey, Tails, you missed the BBBE.
Huh?
Speaking of jokes that don't land really well.
So, has Yacker given you any more information?
Tails
on
is so
limits
tired.
or scouting?
Well, first, remember this translation stuff isn't 100%.
Sonic's really cool as a character.
I remember.
As a personality of someone that I would be hanging out with a lot, I think I would hate him.
I could get along with him. I just think he's a dork.
Like a battery?
Yeah.
No,
And I'm a dork.
I'm also a dork. I just feel like if I was hanging out with this guy 24/7, I would get very tired of being around him.
I don't think you have to worry about that. He's not really the kind of guy who hangs around 24/7.
I guess.
Anyway, it seems an evil man.
Besides, you're the nerd that I shove into
who they call
lockers.
Right.
Baldy Nosehead! That's the best thing I've heard all day.
I have to overwrite their bad joke with my bad joke.
It's funny because the only thing I know about Sonic X is that Sonic spends a lot of time sleeping on a roof. That's the only thing I remember from that show.
He actually does spend a lot of time chilling in that show.
That's good intel.
I take it back. The other thing I know about the show is that the JP dub is way better,
To find Baldy McNosehair, of course.
according to what I've heard.
I'm totally calling him McNosehair.
Oh, Sonic, you're incorrigible.
What does it mean to be corrigible?
Probably to be polite.
Huh.
This is like a whelmed versus over and underwhelmed situation.
Yeah.
Perfectly whelmed.
Watch Sonic's model.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's just the Drift King in action. If you had to add a planet to this amusement park, what kind of planet would you add? Personally, I feel like we didn't really go to like a planet's core. I was kind of expecting that.
Yeah, I was thinking like something with fire, probably. The closest we got, I guess, is Asteroid Coaster, which has like something similar to that, but not quite the same.
Asteroid Coaster feels like the commitment to the cold aspects of space, whereas this one is like the fantastic, like arcade style decorations, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really impressive that these Motobugs are even this close to keeping up with Sonic, honestly.
I mean, some of them are passing him. Oh god, I got hit.
I always assume in games that Sonic is never actually moving as fast as he can.
Looks like I'm not getting any of the big Motobugs.
That's so sad.
Ah, I got hit again. Well, I guess I'm going into this with 0 rings.
Yeah, you got robbed.
Big ship. Definitely compensating. You okay, Sonic?
That's wild to say. I was just gonna say that it looks a lot like the ship designs from Heroes, but we can talk about whatever, I guess. Yeah, listen to this theme. Can't you go over this wall?
No, but you can do this.
Stellar. Hiding the UI for those segments also makes them look cooler, I think.
Yeah. And even though boosting doesn't make you faster during them, it looks cooler.
That's right.
I needed another 214,000 points to get an S rank.
There go the cubes.
Yep. It shows them being available in all of the other areas, which that cutscene went a lot faster than the original. I guess they slowed it down so that it was clearer what was happening.
I was thinking about how the rockets were kind of slow. There's a candy planet. What about a breakfast planet? I would kill a breakfast planet.
While I do think that would be cool, I'm not sure if I would want a second food-based planet.
Probably not for, like, colors itself, but me personally,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to the breakfast planet.
Yeah. Owie. Whoops.
If only you were a cube for a moment longer.
Getting S ranks in this game is actually moderately difficult, and in some cases you can't even do it on the first time through because you need the extra bonus points from using wisps that you don't have unlocked.
Wait, who wrote and voice acted the extra one-liners for Sonic in this game?
Definitely still Roger. I don't know who the writer was.
Interesting.
I believe the Re-Rainbow mod also fixes that opening bit of this stage where Sonic is falling, because his model is definitely very glitchy in Vanilla Colors Ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
Ray says they were unused voice lines, so I guess they were recorded for the original version and just added back in.
Huh. That feels a lot more likely than writing them in and bringing the voice actor back. The announcer sounds like he's a little scared of the ghost.
I mean, it kind
He
of
just got
makes sense. They definitely had to record the new voice line for Ghost, for the announcer.
Mm-hmm.
So they at least brought him back for that.
I think it's the same announcer as in the racing game, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
You gotta love any enemy whose entire purpose is to just sit there and spit out projectiles. It's a sedentary life. Oh, there's Tails' face.
Yeah.
In the top left corner, he looks a little bit like he can't believe Sonic is doing whatever he's doing right now.
It's like the that one meme of all the people at the party staring at you.
He looks a little, I know what you are.
I'm pretty sure those voice lines are in the normal version of Colors Ultimate, Ray. Because I'm pretty sure I remember them being in when I played the game normally. I could entirely be wrong about that. Apparently I'm entirely wrong about that. This has never happened before.
It's true, you're never wrong. That's amazing. I love when devs just leave the entire source code for something in a folder.
case it's not obvious, I'm doing this to get more points. Also, because there's nothing else to do here.
You're getting a quick step bonus. Oh.
Yeah, there is a limited amount of those per stage.
I thought you were just like stimming or something.
I mean, that too. I love that voice line in the background. If you couldn't hear it, the Eggman announcer was saying, the Lightspeed Parade is about to... Oh, it's over now.
Oh, that's really good.
That's really good, I love it.
A lot of these voice lines are actually really good.
They're really good, and I wish they were a little bit louder so it was actually, you know, easier to hear some of them.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's like a balance you could strike that wouldn't kind of step on the toes of the music itself, though.
Mm-hmm. Like the one that was playing just a second ago was announcing one of the rides is not safe for people under the age of 12 or over the age of 13. It's also not safe for 13-year-olds. They're really good.
It's just a lot of really strong one-liner gags.
Yeah.
They must have had so much fun doing these.
Now, I have a funny story about this level in particular, because there was one time I did this Lightspeed dash and then just held forward, not realizing that I was way past the goal ring, and I just completely fell off the back of the level and died.
You just ate it.
Wow. I had enough rings for an S rank because I think I barely made that.
Apparently the PA announcements are like 13 or so minutes long.
There's a lot of them.
Just compiled.
Yeah.
Well, I expected there to be more.
Fun fact, the writers of Sonic Colors were also the writers of Mad World, which is a very different game.
Yes, it is. Lots of emphasis on colors in both, though, I'd say.
Yeah.
Hover is so serene.
A little bit less serene when you've got the ringing noise of getting a whole bunch of rings going off, too, but, you know.
Yeah, that just adds to it. Tink.
Tink.
I've never noticed that little tink sound effect before. That's adorable.
Ooh, another S rank.
Hey, so what are these Eggman tokens?
Oh, those are used to buy the customizations that you can have. Different gloves, different shoes, boost auras. You might have noticed Sonic's boost aura is not the normal rainbow aura.
I didn't.
He can also have
This park is huge.
a sort of
Eggman could be anywhere.
a separate aura that's not the boost around him.
Indeed I could.
And you can also customize your avatar for something. I don't know if there's any like online connectivity for this, but there's some kind of avatar in the game that you can choose different icons for.
Mm-hmm.
I can show that off when we go back to
Sonic, look out!
the world map in just a second.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh no, Eggman got tails with his zapping ray.
I really love that the the Egomatic hovercraft that he uses is the same one in all of the games surrounding this, because it has that same rainbow colored button in Unleashed, and I'm pretty sure in Generations as well.
To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best friend. This turned out much better than I could have hoped, and I only used
I think the Sonic vs. Tails boss fight, it feels like a thing that would have been more in one of the adventure games rather than anything for Colors. I don't think that would have worked really well.
Come on, Tails. Snap out of it, dude. You don't want to do
This game is really built more for the big robot fights that it has.
This is Tails' best attempt at being menacing, by the way.
Where am I? Why is my nose hair tingling?
lousy, cheap alien energy. Ran out of juice.
Why was that bonking noise louder than anything else in the game so far?
I won't just control one little punk, but the whole universe. In the meantime, enjoy the park.
Eggman's hiding some muscles, I guess.
Shout out to that one pipe falling SFX. I'd play it right now if I could.
I'm glad you don't.
Pay up, Tails. I told you he had an evil plot, and coming here was a good idea. There it is, straight from the horse's mouth.
We didn't bet.
Dang.
I don't think that was ever in question. He's so bummed.
This is also one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, this is a good one. Very Sonic Heroes. This fight, I mean.
Yeah.
This mech
piece
sucks.
Each piece of the ship that you destroy is 100,000 points.
When you destroy the actual ship itself, it's also only 100,000 points because it's not in pieces.
I miss the laser wisp.
You'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
I guess I'll have to just do that, yep. I think I missed the laser wisp. I think it was off to the right. I couldn't see it because of the spike ball. Hey, Nat.
Hello.
Oh well.
Sorry, I got bored and broke your robot.
That's not even a one-liner.
That could be used for any boss fight in the series, really. Aw. If I had broken that left thruster, I would have gotten the S rank.
Womp womp.
Hey, Sonic, did you give the guide your complaint?
Oh, I gave it to him pretty good. Sup, Yacker? So did you get any more info out of him?
Well, it wasn't easy.
Are we not worried about all of these other spaceships that are just still around here? Or, you know, atmosphere, because there is none?
Getting all these aliens?
No.
Yeah. At first I thought they
All the other shimps are blimps.
Okay.
They're so blimps I called them shimps.
Yeah.
Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know, something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. Then I made a tiny adjustment and realized he was saying generators.
So, no burps.
So Tom and I talked about this during the Generations run a couple of days ago. What level from this game would you have picked to be in Generations aside from Planet Wisp?
Hold a whole planet?
Well, it's tiny, but still, yeah.
Okay, fine.
Which I guess is similar to saying what's your favorite level, but...
So, if my math
No, I think it's a little different because the trouble is that I would love to see Aquarium Park done in the Generations glow up. I think a lot of like the falling water and the 3D sections in Aquarium Park are really cool, But we already have like 2 water levels in there.
Yeah.
Soon the mind control weapon will be full of energy I've siphoned from the
I mean, to be fair, if you did that, you would have one water level in each of the eras.
theme park.
Y'all reckon you'll be able to
That's
get
true.
yourself enough of that energy to take over the whole dang planet?
Yes.
4 if you count Perfect Chaos, but that's not really a water level.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
Here, sir. Just need to install it. The thick bones connected to
I've
the
completely forgotten whatever this bit is. I can't wait.
there. Good as new. Finally. I don't think anything could have been more annoying than that cowboy chatter.
Feeling ship-shape with me new voice chip.
That's what the bit is.
Squire, but me and my matey are gonna sail off and search for that lubber Sonic. Arr!
Squire?
Squire.
I think that's the wrong chip. Really? Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate? On the bright side, he's much more exotic now. Just go find him and fix that. Shortly.
I appreciate the implication that Eggman does have different voice chips installed for different robots according to his themes.
But somehow can't find the right one.
I think Orbot's just fucking with him.
I mean, absolutely, yeah.
I think I gloated so hard I pulled a muscle.
Yeah, I did say it during the stream the other day, but I think Starlight Carnival would be my pick from this game to be in Generations.
Starlight Carnival would be pretty good. That would have like a skybox that none of the other stages really has.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go check out the options menu, because I did say I was going to look at the customize.
Personally, I think Sonic Generations should have had Planet Wisp in it. Chew on that one.
The real Planet Wisp and not whatever we got.
That's right.
These are all the options you have. Cosmic Gloves is what I have equipped.
That's fun.
I kind of wish Sonic wasn't running so you could see what it is a little better. Because it's kind of hard to see while he's moving.
Skill issue. I'm not having this issue.
And some of them, the pattern's a bit tough to tell. And then, whoops, nope, that's not the right button. And then for the shoes, you know, all the same options. Aura is just the aura that he has around him. Floral aura is very funny to think about.
Oh, that's cute.
Fire aura from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Fireworks. Telekinetic. And then this is the boost. I actually really like the light boost.
Nodding.
And then, again, this icon, which I don't understand really what it's for.
Just for fun.
Yeah. Just something to spend the coins on, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
What is your favorite Eggman sidekick? Ooh. You got that Planet Wisp music. Let's go.
Yep, Skybox is gone.
It's just a little farther away.
It's funny, because during my practice run yesterday, it was there. It was working fine. Don't worry, we're just closer to space than Eggman intended.
Mm-hmm. Really, it's miraculous that there's even an atmosphere to view. So, reiterating the question, do you have a favorite Eggman sidekick?
Probably just Cubot. Orbot and Cubot together are really good, actually.
For me, personally, it's probably that little jetpack demon from Sonic X. What a little freak. remember his name.
I haven't seen much of Sonic X, so I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, unfortunately.
He's like a little black imp with a rocket pack attached to him. He's always blowing up bombs. Kind of a menace.
Sonic? Sonic didn't go to the side. At least I get to show off the Tails rescue thing.
You just wanted to show off the Tails rescue thing.
Definitely. I was trying to get the thingy to fire Sonic up, and then I would move to the right, but it didn't give me any momentum.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the grand debut of Spike, huh?
Yep. Am I breaking games again? No, that was kind of just me being bad combination with the port being not amazing. Agent Stone for the mainline games? Nah, he's fine for the movies.
I personally want as little movie content as possible in the mainline games.
Mm-hmm. I think if we ever had a Sonic multiverse game, I think some kind of movie reference for like 5 seconds would be fine. Just make the joke and move on, basically.
This is the first time that I'm hearing that I like the original soundtrack more than the remixed.
They fixed some of the things with the port. There's still definitely a few things that are a bit odd. You're saying this is the first song you've heard that you like the original better?
Yeah, that I can, because I can strongly remember what the original sounded like, and I like this a lot less.
Yeah.
You do me a favor and restart the stream for me. Not like the whole thing, just ours.
Yep. Alright, should be back
Thank
up.
you. These just get jittery after too long.
Yes. Yeah, you can choose which of the soundtracks you want gold member, and we had a bid war. And Flame was the only person that donated, so you know, we're using the remix soundtrack because that's what Flame wanted. On that subject, it looks like we actually have a donation. I don't know when that came in.
I'm not seeing anything.
You might have to refresh the page on the donation page. Huh. Why am I getting hit? That part is also not laggy in this version. It was very laggy in the original colors.
I've refreshed twice. I'm not seeing it. DM Landell was the last donation that I see.
That one's at the top because it's the largest. From what I can see on the stream widget, it was I died. $10 donation from Anonymous that voted for Blaze in the Rush Adventure poll.
Oh, really? Okay. To make it an even 750. Well, thank you so much for satisfying everyone's need for even numbers.
That might have been an S rank if I hadn't died. In fact, judging by how little I was off, it definitely would have been.
You can blame me. I was distracting you.
It's not like S ranks really matter.
Thank you so much for donating towards Blaze, who is the superior choice, by the way.
Yeah, this port was definitely pretty rough on Switch. I think a lot of people know that there was some weird glitch that was happening. I can't remember specifically what it is. But I remember there being a big thing about it, and then Game Grumps went to play the game, and they were very upset at not being able to get the glitch to happen because they wanted to laugh at the game or whatever.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I died again. That's okay.
Nuh-uh, Tails got you.
I suppose, yeah. I wonder if the S ranks being so easy in Generations was a reaction to how difficult some of the S ranks in this game were.
I don't know. You pretty much just have to not die in Generations.
Yeah. And this one you have to go out of your way quite a bit. I think they struck a pretty good balance in Shadow Generations, because you still have to be at least somewhat competent with the levels to get the S ranks in that one.
Transforming it somehow, and making it part of his theme park.
Attention guests, if you can hear this message, you are trespassing in an area still under renovation. If you are not a robot, please return to the main park areas and ignore anything evil you might have seen here. Thank you.
It looks like the theme of his park is universal
How
domination
wonderful.
and the conquest of alien races.
It's more than a theme, it's a reality. He's using them like some kind of living intergalactic gas.
Yeah, definitely, Goldmember. They want you to use the Wisp powers. We brought this up before, but it's sort of... It's not about getting through the levels as fast as possible to get the highest score. And we just got another donation, $1.69 from Flame, because he's got to be Flame.
He's just gotta be.
They're in shock because of their planet's strange transformation and having been dragged across the universe.
Well, I still can't believe.
Hey, that's $1.69 for charity. You can donate as many $1.69s as you want.
Yeah,
Saying it was either ice
I don't need even numbers.
Yeah.
In fact, no, I do need even numbers. Please donate more to make it even.
If it was, I would
Yeah,
give one
donate the
back
greatest
home.
even number of all. 420.
Everyone will excuse me. I'm going to put a stop to these renovations.
Dumb.
I just want to admire the matte music for Planet Wisp.
Alright, but you get no more than 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's good.
TikTok, young man.
I'm older than you. Shush.
Debatable.
You mean debatable? What does that even mean?
What do you mean, nuh-uh?
Tails, you left your head
That
here.
was a little Tails head.
Huh.
This is very Animal Crossing, this song.
Wow.
Very mellow.
Tails, thank you for putting me back down there, I guess. That's not where I wanted to be. But I appreciate it, I guess. Yeah, sometimes he just puts you back in a random spot rather than back at an actual checkpoint.
Could you not fall past that checkpoint? I'll never know.
I feel like these robots behave differently than they did in the original, because I feel like in the original they would stop firing after a bit, and in this one they just keep shooting.
it's very possible that it's another thing that's ruled by like frame rules. A lot of games, when they get updated to HD and they have the frame rate increased from 30 to 60, some of like the enemy behaviors will be written in code to respond based on how many frames have passed. Castle Crashers HD re-release was infamous for this because it made the hard mode of that game basically impossible.
Oh, alright. I've heard about that, yeah. The normal version, unmodded version of this stage actually has a bug where Sonic is very, very slow at the very start before he hits the booster on the rail. That might have been a thing that was fixed in the normal game, but I never noticed it until I played this mod. We did get another donation, $50 from Gold Member.
Yes, we did. And it went to making Amy the playable character in Sonic Shuffle, leading over Super Sonic by 40. Huge donation, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, nice job with that quick time event.
Yeah, very difficult.
Spikes has got to be the worst power-up ever for this section. Oh, I'm proven wrong? Immediately. You can homing attack as the spikes?
You sure can.
Oh, the spikes are busted.
Yeah. Well, you're going to see how busted they are when we get to the boss.
I suppose I will.
I'm going to attempt, when we get to the boss, I'm going to attempt, I guess we're getting to the boss right now, to do a speed kill. And if I get the time I want, I am going to donate $100.
And there's the
Okay.
generator. It seems like these guys are getting harder.
And if I don't, I'll probably donate something anyway, but because I'm very likely not to get it. I am aiming for a time under 20 seconds.
Please remember, all planets
Sonic's eyes are so reflective.
They are. I think this is probably the most infamous cutscene in this game.
Yes, it is.
subsidiaries. All unauthorized photography, video reproduction, or shutting down of generators is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I am going to free these aliens.
I also like this cutscene.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me. We can
I don't really have a problem with the writing in this game, other than the fact that I've played this game so much that I just know all of the scenes so that I don't find them funny anymore.
Wait, is this just a second Ferris wheel?
Yeah, all the bosses are just basically retreads.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well. I didn't get the under 20 seconds, but that is really fast still. But the boss is dead, in case you missed that.
It always ends like this.
21.23 was my time on that.
I don't know what you mean. Editor, go back. Make that look like it was under 20 seconds.
Yeah, I got the kill in about 7 seconds. It just takes so long for them to explode.
It took twice as long for the creature to die than to be killed.
Right.
Sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't
The
sure
world
if I could pull
record,
it off.
according to speedrun.com, for that boss is 19.45 seconds. The time that I got yesterday was like 19.97.
See, the important thing
So
here
I'm
is
about
that
half a
it's
second
free.
off.
Absolutely.
Crudely pasting a
What
new
do you
time
think about
over
the
in
whole
Comic
Time to Get Robots
Sans.
thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, come on. I've seen you save the day a lot of
Just
times.
paste a timer from a different Sonic game on top of it.
Touche.
For a different game entirely? Awesome. Yeah. It's from like Ultra Kill. It's not even from a Sonic game.
Alright, time for your favorite level.
Yay!
What's the overall world record for colors? Well, that depends on if you're asking for... okay, Sonic. Any percent, 100%, all S ranks, egg shuttle. There's a few different categories. Obviously, I can't check that right now.
I can. Hi. The egg shuttle is 36 minutes, 23 seconds, and 910 milliseconds. It was set just 10 months ago. 100% is a little over 2 hours at 2 hours and 4 minutes. That's a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Those red rings must be such a pain.
Again, you have to go back to a lot of them because they require, at least in the early levels, wisps that you don't have unlocked.
Oh, Goldmember's right. I should have distinguished between in-game time and any percent. Any percent, yeah, an hour long.
Yeah.
In-game time, however, much shorter. The ability to push blocks like this is one that I've always wondered where it came from and why it hasn't come back.
I remember from the original Colors LP that Tom and FTA did, where they didn't understand how pushing the blocks worked for some reason.
That's fun.
That you just have to press the boost button when you're pushing it. How in the world did I get hit? I was homing attacking,
Swords are very sharp.
I guess.
I'm just a sucker for any segment like that where you're running over water or when you're going down like a tube and you can see the lake underneath, you know?
Oh, yeah. It went by very quickly, so you probably missed it, but no matter what you have your customization set to for Sonic's boost aura, you get the normal rainbow boost underwater.
Oh, huh. Danger.
Danger. This is where Tails would have a voice line where he says something like, "Be careful not to fall."
Okay. I'll try. Ooh, got a sneaky little path.
Mm-hmm. I like this path. That's not correct. Okay, well, I
Dave.
made it work. I was not supposed to use the cube wisp again there.
That's just what an incredible gamer you are. I was gonna say that's why we call you the Drift King again, even though it had nothing to do with what happened.
I think that would have been hilarious if you had said that, though.
It would have been a lot funnier, for sure. The way that you're supposed to share bits is probably by sharing the better ones afterwards, right?
Yes, we are using the Rainbow mod, Goldenburg. As far as I can tell, it's technically still in a pre-release version, because the one that I got was 0.9, version 0.9.
How cool this is.
Yeah.
I say we're playing the Rainbow release mod because as far as actually handing me the controller right at the end of the game, it's a co-op world record in a second.
It's just like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja run, where we definitely traded the controller back and forth.
Yep, 100%. I showed you how a fighting game is played.
This section is a lot better when you have the Frenzy Wisp unlocked.
Because you just get to rip and tear.
Yeah. Also, you can actually get that red ring, because I'm pretty sure it's completely inaccessible otherwise.
Oh, that's a purple capsule. I thought that was blue. I was like, what? What do you mean? Don't you have the cube?
I needed 1,000,000 more points to get an S rank. Yeah, it's pretty much just as unwieldy as the normal version, Goldmember.
Uh-oh.
There
Oh,
we
okay.
are. No, that one just took a bit.
Huh? You just go backwards?
Yeah, you can just go backwards.
That's against the Sonic code. You can't start a stage running left.
It just did. What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna turn you into the proper authorities. I'm gonna get your speedrun can. It's gonna hurt. It was also my speedrun world record.
Yeah, that part right there, where I homing attack those two robots, has always been laggy in all of my practice runs, and I have no idea why. Ooh, oh. I hate when the camera does that.
Well, that laser didn't move straight at all.
Nope.
Oh my god, it did it again.
Oop.
Oh wait, that's right. You can instantly jump in the water in this game.
Was that a goal ring directly above me? Did you see that?
No.
I'm gonna have to go back and check that for sure.
If I recall correctly, in Aquarium Park, there are other stages loaded into some stages in Aquarium Park that you can finish.
That's a spike ball.
Or at least back in the original, I saw some funny little videos about that.
Mm-hmm. Do I want the next Sonic game to be like Frontiers again? No, because I didn't particularly care about Frontiers that much. Well, that's not particularly where I wanted to go.
Maybe if they do something with the world, first there'd have to be something happening in the Frontiers world.
I don't need the laser wisps for anything else, so I figured I might as well use it. Linear is a bad word for the Sonic levels in general. I need to boost here, I can't jump. Because they're not linear, there are multiple mini paths that you can take. Yeah, boost air levels. I do generally like the boost levels better than Frontiers. I feel like there just wasn't enough variety in Frontiers for me.
I feel like Frontiers was kind of a miserable experience, honestly. I really appreciated that they were doing so much experimentation and stuff like that. And I'm sure that they'll make a better game next time, going off of the player feedback and, you know, what testers will have to say and what all happens now. But I don't think this formula works in a vast open area with nothing really going on. It just had, despite there being like conversations you could have with your friends, the game felt so lonely and isolated in a way that I think even though you're only playing as Sonic in a lot of other games, do not generally. There's Tails again.
There's Tails again. Yeah, I really felt like I enjoyed going through the first island, and then I got to the second island and I was like, oh, I've got to do all of this again? It really felt like I was just doing the same stuff. Even though there were different puzzles and like different enemies to fight and whatnot, it really felt like almost the exact same process of events, and I just didn't care for it after that.
It's not that I have anything against somber tones either, to be clear. Just that I don't think Frontiers did very well with itself. I didn't really like the character writing very much.
Okay, well, I was trying to go for that.
Don't die. It's an auto-scroller. You can't afford to repeat those.
So the Ultimate port also sort of screwed up these enemies at the top that fire these little bullets. In the original version, they fired in straight lines from the top, and for whatever reason in this one they move around. So you can't just sit in one spot and avoid all of them.
Yeah, you're right, Goldmember. Clearly what Frontiers needed was Prime 4 style quips.
God. I'm sorry if you can hear my chair making noise. I was getting comfortable.
Not really.
Yeah, Spar's favorite game, Metroid Prime 4. Definitely. I definitely love Metroid Prime 4.
You can't wait for them to add it to Archipelago so we can play it all the time.
Hey, that would actually be pretty cool. I would actually probably be. I would be pretty down for a Prime 4 randomizer. If it skips all of the story stuff and like all of the silly requirements for completing the game, I think I'd probably be down for that.
I guess. As far as always talking about how more things need to be like the Marvel movies too, for sure. No, actually, that feels bad. That's so disingenuous on every level.
I do enjoy the Marvel movies. I don't think more things need to be like Marvel movies.
Oh, I'm learning right now that you like the Marvel movies.
I like some of them.
Okay.
They're very much a sit down and turn my brain off action movie kind of fun for me.
Like this segment right here, I think the prettiest ones in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I like the varying elevations and everything.
Yeah.
Is that a ghost? No, it's a hover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Riveting gameplay. Actually, this part is a little scary if you don't do all these light speed dashes because you actually run out of hover.
I'm seeing that. And you gotta get your colors bonus.
That too. Get my colors bonus while playing Sonic Colors.
Bonus. Gotta get that upper path. Conservationists must hate Eggman.
Why?
Did you not just hear the announcement about the theme park featuring many rare and endangered species?
Do you think he actually got rare and endangered species and didn't just make robots of them?
Oh, I guess that's a really good possible point.
Oh, I don't think Tom would care enough to put the U in colors. That's definitely flame. Is it further up or is it further down? I think the gold ring is down.
I would bet on down.
I am lost.
You'll find it eventually.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you, enemy,
what?
for popping in instantly right there. Amazing.
I low-key hoped it would happen a second time.
It's okay. It's not like I would have got an S rank. I do like that you get points for picking up rings in the level, and then you also get more points at the end when it counts up your rings. So they count twice.
Man, running past all those fish put me
Gotta know
thinking
hit it.
sushi. I doubt Eggman had the decency to put a good sushi joint in this park.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, try the newest dining experience here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, the bucket of sushi. Now with fish.
Ugh, like I was
What was it made with before?
It's one of those miracle meats.
Hey, did somebody here order a clobbering?
Hedgehog? No, I would believe that.
Sure? It says somebody ordered an extra large clobbering topped with everything.
If Eggman could actually capture any hedgehogs to make sushi out of them.
I can't take this thing
He doesn't
back,
have a good
so
track
I'll
record of
give you
that.
An extra large clobbering for nothing.
I actually do
You're
like this
hungry.
exchange.
Yeah.
I think it's so perfectly lame. I love it.
And to follow it up, I really, really don't like this boss.
A lot of delivering lame lines well is confidence, and Sonic has so much of it.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about the missiles clipping, it's fine.
I won't. Every giant machine just has one giant lever. So Eggman can't forget how to pilot them, I guess.
You've got to hit that guy basically right away after activating the drill wisp, or else he will run away from you and you cannot catch up to him.
Fun.
Sometimes the cycles just aren't friendly.
Nah. You have a favorite boss from Sonic?
Yep, he's gonna get away from me here. Not this one. That's for sure.
What a little loser!
Yeah. Oh, also while he's moving, he's completely invincible.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Please don't hurt me, sir. Okay.
I'm pretty partial to every enemy gauntlet from Sonic Heroes.
That's actually pretty surprising. Most people don't like those. But I think they're really cool. I think they're really cool, especially in the speedruns where you have to, like, manage which characters are getting which levels to do them quickly and stuff like that.
They're kind of scary. There's only so many rings.
Yeah,
And if you're not good, I mean...
I mean, there's also the Team Blast glitch, but sometimes they just don't leave you alone to do that.
And a little nauseous.
Mhm.
I grabbed a bucket of sushi.
What's the verdict?
His cruelty. knows
Probably
no bounds.
either Tropical Resort or Starlight Carnival bosses. Both pretty good to me. Probably Starlight Carnival. Or just the final boss of this game.
Final boss is pretty cool, yeah.
This is one of the worst remixes in my opinion. The bass is just way overpowering to me.
I don't know if it's cheating to say that I like all the Johnny races in Rush Adventure too.
By the way, that particular Wisp capsule back there is impossible to get.
Oh, that's fun.
I think actually you can get it if you jump and homing attack it, but then there's, I think, a chance that you can just not get the rainbow ring and you just fall off into the nothing. So yeah, I'm just good with continuing with my life.
Me and my nothing.
I really like Frenzy.
The way that Frenzy just keeps getting bigger, I think, is very fun. Do you have a favorite song from Sonic?
I did get asked this during Generations, but I will answer again. Escape from the City. Specifically the classic remix in Generations.
Ooh. That's fun. You really like that slap bass then?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's probably the Seaside Hill remix from Generations, honestly.
That's really good, yeah. A lot of Generations is really good music. I can't think of anything from that game that I would say is bad. Except maybe Planet Wisp.
I was gonna say, except maybe Planet Wisp. I don't like Planet Wisp Classic. Goldmember asks, one Sonic spin-off game would you like to see remade?
Depends on what
I
you
asked
mean
that
by
in a weird
spin-off.
way. I don't know, Goldmember, what do you mean by spin-off?
Sorry, I need to focus on gravity.
You can do it.
Party games and non-mainline Sonic games. Don't know, because I haven't played pretty much any of them. Sonic Rivals HD. Let's not.
You haven't even played the adventure games.
No, I haven't. Tom was very surprised to learn that for about the 10th time the other day.
I was shocked to learn that for the first time the other day. It probably wasn't the first time for me either, honestly.
No, it wasn't. It absolutely was not.
Ooh, Sonic Rivals is a really fun pick to see remade.
Specifically, Rivals 2 would be my choice. Just to fuck with people.
The problem with Rush Adventure is that I don't think it has enough content to warrant getting remade. Nom nom. I like how Wisp are apparently incompatible with springs. Actually, just some Wisp, because the pink Wisp can do springs, can't it?
Which one's the pink?
Spikes.
Oh, right. Yes, it can. Oh, good, I made it.
Nice.
That's a bit scary. Would you have wanted Burst and Void in the remaster? Maybe. Void, I think, is pretty cool. Burst is just kind of whatever. They did have Burst in Generations 3DS in the classic stages, though, which is neat. Oh yeah, we do have a donation. I can't read that since I am playing a video game.
It's true, but I can. I have the power. Bab Clayton has donated $16. More contributions to a good cause. I asked Tom and Flame on this, but what are your thoughts on the Chaotix case files?
As I said the other day, I have not watched them. Or listened to them, or whatever they are.
I have not yet listened to them, but I did have a... I'm excited because it's a really fun way to get side content that can have the voice actors paid for the work that they do, and it's a really good opportunity to showcase characters that aren't going to get the same kind of spotlight in mainline games. I was talking about it earlier, but I'm happy that Tangle and Whisper both have voice actresses now.
Yeah.
I think Tangle is killing it, and I think Whisper is doing okay. But I think that has more to do with voice direction and the general role than it does the voice actress, because the voice actress is very talented.
Mm-hmm. Also, Bad Clayton's donation went towards the Sonic's birthday theme being turned on for Sonic Frontiers.
Yes, it did. That will be on for the entire game, I believe, as long as that is the leading donation choice.
Yep.
Coming up real soon, so if you want to be listening to something besides the birthday theme, you can always donate now.
Alright, I guess I'm down here now. Well, this is not particularly where I wanted to be, but it's fine, I guess. Nice. Nice hitting me while charging up the cube, asshole.
Tell them how you really feel, damn.
No, it's not a dynamic choice. It's going to be cut off as soon as the run starts.
My
Not,
apologies. My wording was not correct.
yeah, we're not like Lythero's Shadowrun, where we're switching routes dynamically depending on whether people vote good or evil. Which I think is a very funny thing to do.
It's a really strong concept. Yeah, that's a big mono bug for you.
Yep. There we go.
About how long would you say you had left in this game?
Less than an hour for sure.
Then you've got about that long to decide whether or not the birthday theme is what's playing.
Well, up after this is Forces, not Frontiers.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Oh my god, I'm flubbing it. I've done that since Frontiers was announced.
Yep, I've made the exact same mistake.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Sega did more Sonic audio dramas in the future. I think audio dramas are a generally underutilized format that's very fun. A lot of sci-fi historically has had just a lot of material that it can put out that way.
Right, there is a bid war for the animal choice. Are you guys going to do where one of you picks the top winner and the other picks second place Flame? Because it's going to be a race through Sonic Forces. Or are you both going to pick the same animal so that it's fair?
I have a generator to shut down.
So that you're both playing the same thing. Both picking the winner. Okay.
Both picking the winner. Dog is in a mighty lead.
I don't know how much difference there is between all the characters because I didn't play Forces.
Not too much.
What the dog doing?
The dog is getting 5 rings on restart every time after it dies.
Alright, well, I wanted to
Way
wall
to
jump
not
off
get
that.
hit?
I wanted to wall jump off that button, but hey, yeah. I don't know how in the world I did that.
That's why they call you the Drift King.
Nom 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 nom.
No, Friendsby, look out! That's one of your friends in there! There's a lot of obstacles in Eggman's construction of these theme parks that you can generally attribute to being like part of a ride or a display or something. The slowly rotating iron bars that are just burning red hot, I do have to question.
It's cold out in space. They're just to help keep the patrons warm.
Oh, they're literally space heaters. Okay.
I just noticed that the glowing effect on those boxes that you can break changes depending on which wisp you have active. Because they were blue while I had the laser, and they turned to purple when I picked up the frenzy.
It's true.
But Sonic games at this point have never seen any kind of re-release. Unleashed. Unless you count the Wii PS2 version, I guess.
I don't think the Rivals games have ever been re-released. I don't know if Sonic Battle ever got re-released either. It may be in like the Gems collection.
Storybook
This roller
games,
coaster
yeah.
would suck so bad. Can you imagine being in a roller coaster where like half of your frontal view is blocked?
Eggman really did put a lot of effort into this theme park that is literally made for the sole purpose of taking over the world, which is never going to see this theme park.
Well, when they're all mind controlled, they can enjoy how much effort that he put in.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, that's true. 06 hasn't gotten a re-release, which I don't know. Would you run a re-release or like just as it is, or have them fix the game?
Well, you know, by that logic, I guess Frontiers has never had a re-release either. Although, one of these things was Clutch's heart 20 years ago.
06 is perfect as is.
I think he's right. This is not rage bait. I think Sonic 06 is one of the better Sonic games that have ever been put out.
I think if they were going to re-release 06, I would want them to release two versions. One completely vanilla as it was originally, and another one with everything fixed and updated to make it as complete as it possibly could be, so that people could just choose which version they wanted to play. I think that would be neat.
It's like the Master Chief Collection, but when you hit the toggle, it puts you in a load screen for a full minute.
I remember that used to be very funny, or at least like that was the big thing people talked about with 06, and now just games do that. Games just load for a minute nowadays. It was a big thing back then, and people just don't really care that much anymore.
Well, I can't really speak to that because my main games consumption is just a bunch of indie stuff.
Yeah.
And
true.
we don't have that issue.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
Also, I think people are too mean to Elise. This is my Sonic 06 corner.
Mm-hmm. Well, the reason that Nintendo systems load faster is because they're running off of cartridges instead of discs, which load faster in general.
That's a really fun statistic. 06 is older than the whole Sonic franchise was at the time of its release.
Oh, I got enough red rings to unlock a Rival Rush. Does anyone actually want to see me go do the Rival Rush?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Showcase your cool game.
Yeah. This was a thing added in Ultimate. Once you get 15 red rings in any of the areas, it unlocks this Rival Rush, which is just going through the stage again, but you're racing against Metal Sonic.
Re-releases are kind of obsessed with Metal Sonic. Which I guess is appropriate.
Oopsie. Oh wow, Metal Sonic has to do the wall jumps too, huh? It does also have new music. There's that.
I'm hearing that. That's kind of funky.
Ooh, okay. That was... Did not mean to do that. Definitely had a moment there.
Uh-oh. She's catching up. Hello, Objective Binary.
Yo! Welcome to the stream.
The water's fine and incredibly colorful. How I'm looking at an all-you-can-eat buffet, frankly.
I also like that Eggman warning message that was in the background there.
What was that one?
He says something about any damages are not liable to Eggman Incorporation or something like that. And then he says, send any complaints to the inventor of space.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Wait, are these separate red rings that you have to get?
No. These are just the same
Okay.
red rings from the original level.
Yeah, it would have been nice if they subtitled the Eggman announcements in the re-release somehow.
Yeah. I think it would have been really cool if the Rival Rushes had their own individual stages rather than just retreading the stages that you've already been through. There's nothing different about them. But I got to show it off. So that's neat. Cool. I guess I got 50 tokens.
A little more dosh.
Mm-hmm. For all those customizations that I'm buying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't like what you're doing to my friend.
Well,
in there.
Gold member, Flame is not going to have that problem when he plays Unleashed later in the marathon.
The Robotnik coins allow you to buy customizations for like your appearance, the particle effects when you're boosting, like a profile picture that you barely ever see.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Did I miss anything?
If you want to run away,
Yeah, gloves, shoes,
there's no shame in it.
default aura and boost aura, and then the icon that you mentioned.
Oh, default auras
You guys
too.
don't talk
Yeah.
much, do you?
You can choose whether or not Sonic has
Gotta
aura.
warn you.
Yeah, that's the floral aura that I showed in the menu.
The Flora.
The flora.
Pretend I said that right when you said it and not 30 seconds later.
Well, Flame, you know what to do. He's actually going to add more lag in between the two voice lines.
It's very possible. My fate is in the editor's hand. I'm seeing a smuggy mode in chat.
Yeah,
I'm cooked.
yeah. I did not get a Rocket Wisp. in the first phase, so I couldn't do any damage to it.
He will never be rockin'.
Be careful with that camera, man. You almost poked my eye out. That thing was moving. The hell was that? What? Did you see that?
I don't think so.
I like homing attacked, it missed, I went down to the ground and then homing attacked a different thing. Ground being a relative word, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If your feet are on it, that's the ground, right? That's how that works?
I guess, yeah.
You start buffering the rocket, and then the thing just flies away.
Sorry, Sonic, I couldn't hear you over all of everything.
Sorry, Sonic, I couldn't hear you over my quick step bonus.
337,000 points away from an S rank.
Should have been quick stepping more.
It wouldn't have given me nearly that
That
much.
was almost difficult.
Sonic,
Well, we'll never know now, will we?
Better without you, buddy.
thanks.
No, what I needed to do was destroy more parts of the robot, and also go faster.
All right, but one that's, you know, less evil than this one.
So.
No, Goldmember, the bosses actually give you a lot more points for going faster. They're still definitely based on the points that you get in the stage, but going faster can get you higher ranks depending on it. Especially, well, the biggest thing is the Starlight Carnival boss in this one, because you get a lot of points for destroying different pieces of the robot, so that definitely leads towards your rank. But the Tropical Resort and Planet Wisp ones, you definitely get almost all your points from the timer.
Sweet! The tractor beams are gone. The planets are free.
This will have an untold effect on the gravity. Everything starts collapsing straight into Earth.
Can you imagine what effect all these planets are having? I've never thought about that.
We blew this joint.
The ocean is it's totally fucked. It's just so screwed.
Yeah.
Fighting off any insane robots.
True. Well, good job to you on inventing a translator that allowed us to speak to the aliens and figure out exactly what we needed to do so we weren't running around the park looking like idiots. Oh no, wait. That was me.
Good point. Either way, we can get out of this crazy.
It's a
place
good
and go
thing that
home.
destroying the robots deactivates the generator and we don't have to actually do anything else to it.
Looks like the aliens are happy to be
Yeah.
going home too.
Eggman's got some really convenient design that way.
Party.
The medal? We are the party. I think we're their guests of honor.
Totally.
Another donation from Bad Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
Next stop, the
Oh, you're fond of the birthday theme? How about more for it, eh? That's bringing it up to $35. No, $45. I can count.
Generators. Well,
29 towards on for the birthday theme, yep. Since I didn't really explain it until now, the red rings unlock levels in Game Land, which is the floating metal Sonic head on the world map screen. You have to get all the red rings to unlock all of the Game Land levels, which will get you the Chaos Emeralds. And once you get all of those, you can go Supersonic in the normal stages. And the levels will actually change to adapt to Supersonic, because Supersonic can't use any wisps.
why haven't we fixed your voice chip yet?
Yo, quit busting my batteries over here.
The question that was posed with the donation, thoughts on the Pontac and Graph era, and its writing specifically.
What is that? Just
That would be
colors through
Sonic
forces?
Colors. Sonic Generations, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Forces, and Team Sonic Racing. And I think Sonic Boom also?
Not sure about that, and I don't know about Team Sonic Racing, but or Forces really. That one had a pretty different tone to all the others.
I'm starting to think you haven't played any Sonic games.
I have not played a lot. No. There's a reason this is actually the last game I'm playing for the marathon.
Oh no.
No, that's I don't mind the writing for Colors and original Generations. The rewrite in Sonic X Shadow Generations is just weird. They just add a lot of unnecessary references that are pretty harmless, but just why did we need to change them in general?
Some of them are also kind of wrong, I think. But I can't get into that now. I think the that era of writing was hold on. Sorry. Okay, no, we're good. I think that era of writing was generally inoffensive and funny sometimes. Like, we're enjoying the bits and gaffes in Sonic Colors for the most part, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing for Sonic Generation.
He hasn't stopped all of them. Name one. Read the attention panel. Thank you, buddy! Hey, my voice! It's back! All right!
Eggman, why would you program this robot this way?
Now I remember why we changed his voice chip. No matter. I may have suffered a setback, but this thing's far from over. I will crush Sonic.
Right.
The man gets an A for effort, that's for sure.
That's a pretty good peace him out style gif. Alright, I've seen enough.
Yeah. I've had this happen before. I can still move around, but Sonic's model is not here.
That's fun. He's actually too fast for the naked eye to see.
Yeah, I had that bug before. There's still a few problems with the Re-Rainbow mod. That's why it's not in full release. I don't know if they're ever going to go back and complete it, though, which is kind of sad.
I'm really starting to think about it, and I'm realizing that there's like half of a blown up moon, like Objective Binary is pointing it out, half of the blown up moon that is also above the Earth. But also, the Ark is still there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like all of the space levels from Adventure 2 as well. Like whatever that is.
Those are all like satellites within the Ark's orbit, I think. Get that quick sub bonus in.
I am dumb.
That's okay. We're all just a little dumb, in our own ways. That claimant says Sonic was a ghost all along. That's true. They could have also just been Sonic using the Ghost Wisp. Danger, by the way.
Mm-hmm. This one Motobug was trolling me. I'm really confused by those robots that were like following along with us in the background, because they don't appear anywhere unless they combine into this thing, I guess. They're also the robots that are on the map screen for Terminal Velocity.
Not everything is about us, Far.
I guess. Alright, bye.
So far away, even the laser doesn't hit you.
For this boss in Aquarium Park, you have to boost to avoid it. In this version of, well, boss, you can jump over them. Yeah, I actually reached the cap on the quick step bonus because I wasn't getting it anymore. S rank.
Clean.
Even though I got hit by the laser one time.
It was so early in the stage, you got to finish with all those rings still.
Yep. Objective Binary says, I remember when the Tails icon in the upper left made some people think he'd be playable in Ultimate. Yeah, I can see why people would think that.
Oh, that's wild.
There are no lines, and I've saved the best rides for last. At least let me stab your hand so you can come back in.
I know you're trying to be clever with this whole amusement park pun thing, but it's just coming off lame. Just say
Sonic, you
you're
are
gonna
not
destroy
one to
us
talk.
and start embarrassing yourself.
Curse you, Sonic! Not only do you foil my plans, but you foil my speeches as well. I work hard on them, no matter.
#1 rage baiter worldwide.
And I will be victorious.
Think Sonic has a YouTube channel in this world?
Like a million times better.
I don't think he has the patience to keep up with it.
This robot is
I think
special.
Tails has a YouTube channel.
Powered by the energy from your little friend.
Yes.
He is invincible.
It's called Tails
So
2.
I'd say it's been nice knowing you, but it has.
What does the ECC stand for? I assume you mean the screen that was on
We can beat this guy.
Eggman's Eggomatic, and I'm pretty sure it just says egg.
Buddy.
Huh? Sonic, no!
He has a little screen in front of him. I'm pretty sure it just says egg.
Just got one last thing to do.
I think if Sonic had a YouTube channel, he would be uploading videos of him running around the world while he's like holding his phone camera, and it would just be illegible blurs of color until he stops. This boss design is really fun, using the announcer as like the villain announcer.
Yeah. It's also easier with the perfect homing attack giving you more boost. Can you imagine the RNG that goes into world record attempts on this boss, though?
Oh my god, no, I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, that's nightmarish.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if Eggman combining these powers is random? Just the whole way through?
I don't know if there's any, like, patterns or anything like that. Uh-huh.
Well, I'll give it to Eggman, this is one of his sturdier machines.
Oh, well, except we don't need Supersonic to beat it.
You know, I guess that's actually true. Ooh, close one.
Laser.
There's another song that doesn't get played to its full effect, I think.
Yeah. Really good song, too.
Mm-hmm.
You horrid little hedgehog!
Unlimited color.
Detonates.
Final color blaster.
So cool.
Yes. And he gives 100,000 points.
And I think we're letting the credits play out as well, correct?
Do you want to be here for another 40 minutes?
That depends.
We did get another donation, I think. $10 from Bad Clayton, voting Team Chaotix for the Sonic Heroes bid war.
Turned out the lights.
Let the credits play, Tom's not ready. Okay, cool.
Okay.
They didn't patch the length of the credits, but they did patch it so that it doesn't just have silence after the songs. And I don't know if this is a Rainbow thing or something that they added to the actual game, but it plays all of the different map musics after going through the 3 main songs, which I think is pretty cool, so you can actually hear them in full. I think I mentioned that earlier.
You did. But it's okay.
This might not end well.
It's a lot of talking to do.
Of course, I have to tell the story of the stream that Tom was doing of this game, where he beat the final boss and then stepped away to get tea or whatever and forgot about this level.
No.
And
If you drop in one of these pits, does Tails still save you?
well, that was actually back on the original version, so there was no Tails, and he almost ran out of lives.
Well, no, I know, but like in this version.
That I don't know. I think you just start from the beginning because there's no checkpoints. Alright, game over.
Yay! Nicely done.
This cutscene looks so good. Like, even on the Wii, this cutscene looked really good. There's some burst wisps. I don't know if you can see Void anywhere in here, but I could definitely see some of the burst wisps from Colors DS.
Things don't stop looking good just because they're in 480p, you know?
Yeah.
Sonic, are you okay? Man, I can't believe you made it through that.
Like you thought I wouldn't?
The only thing I was thinking about was getting pushed into an elevator.
Well, a hedgehog's gotta do what a hedgehog's gotta do.
Great job, Sonic.
Thanks, but I had a little help during that last part.
I mean, we can just talk about the game or whatever while
We
the
can
credits
talk
are
for a little
rolling
while, at least.
until Tom's ready to go. And if we ever get tired of talking, we can just cut our mics off and let the music play.
So true.
Said, "Thank you
Oh,
for
the
saving
infamous fun fact that
Welcome.
on Tails' screen it just says if you can read this, you're a nerd.
Yeah.
He says, you are welcome.
That thing's translating pretty good.
Yep,
He says earlier it's in binary, but that's actually hexadecimal.
Now.
Because I am a nerd.
Yes, it is.
Oh, great. He says, goodbye, my friends, I have to go. Just when I got this thing working.
Better late than never, buddy.
Maybe we'll get a Sonic Colors Ultimate in 20 years where we can play this game with the CG level visuals. I don't think I would want that.
How old would you be?
In 20 years, I would be in my 50s.
Good God.
I don't think I would have the reaction time for Sonic at that age.
No, but you'd have played Colors so much by then that it would be ingrained in your, like, DNA.
Flame says they actually changed it in this version. It says some of you guys are gullible.
Awesome. Yeah, good bit.
Speak with your heart. Except it's not the original version, it's the updated version, but it's not the updated version from the Symphony, which is way better. It's better than the updated version of Reach for the Stars, because I hate the new version of that.
Oh, before we go either way, we should answer this question. On the subject of writing, Bad Clayton asked in the donation earlier, if you could rewrite any Sonic game, which one?
I could rewrite the Sonic game?
Yeah.
Probably Lost World, so it wasn't Lost World.
Frontiers, actually, never mind. This is a really easy answer for me.
Oh.
I did not like the way that any of the world building was done in Frontiers.
Which Sonic game would you rewrite to make it a completely different story?
Also Frontiers. If I had to pick a non-Frontiers game, I guess I'd probably pick Generations, and I'd make it more of a team effort somehow. Because across Sonic's history, you have been able to play as just a million different people.
Yeah. And they definitely did not do that in Frontiers. Or, sorry, Generations. Wow, okay. Technically, you didn't do that in the original version of Frontiers either.
True.
My statement was correct.
The alternative playstyles in Frontiers were very cool. I will give that to the game.
The Final Horizon DLC is actually one of the bonus games we're going to have at the end of the marathon after the main block, so keep donating if you want to unlock more of those.
If you want to hear more of our lovely commentary,
Yeah.
and see more of our lovely games. There's something kind of funny about just seeing the word bassoon floating in space. I might be easily entertained. Is this your favorite Sonic theme song, as it were?
Yes, specifically the version from the Anniversary Symphony. From the versions that are actually in the game, probably Endless Possibilities.
If you could remove a game from the Sonic franchise, which one would you remove?
Lost World.
Yeah, my answer is also Lost World. Oh my
Sorry,
god.
Flame. I know you love Zavok, but yeah. Forces is just kind of dull. Oh, that's right. I guess this is the Symphony version, so the Re-Rainbow mod must have added it in.
I'm struggling to remember what Zavok's species is called.
The Deadly Six?
Yeah, but they're a type of thing.
Huh.
I guess it doesn't matter. I think the Deadly Six really sucks. I hate that there's... I hate any time there's a fat character whose whole gimmick is that he's dumb and fat.
Mm-hmm.
I think that sucks so much. I don't like it when there's a girl one whose whole thing is that she's vain and she's the girl one.
Yeah.
I think every character from the Deadly Six sucks so much. Azetti, thank you so much, Goldmember.
Yeah. They really are just tropes, the characters. Who's Kirk Thornton in this?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Orbot? Wow, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I hate the guitar so much in this. It's just so overpowering.
He's still Orbot.
Flame, just give me a shout whenever Tom's ready. And we can just skip past the rest of the credits.
I know you said we're not obligated to be here, but I don't mind chilling.
Yeah, no, I'm just chilling. Just if we don't have to be here for 40 minutes. I am hungry. I don't know about you.
I'm for sure getting something to eat right after this. Can you S rank this?
There's
this
no rank
whole thing?
for it. No, there's no
There's
rank.
no rank? Thank God.
Yeah, no. What I did for the Hellfire playthroughs, the non-commentary version, was actually just this. I just had Sonic running along the bottom. Which meant I had to hold the control stick down that long.
You didn't use the rubber band method?
I didn't have one available at the time. Which Sonic game would you want a Switch 2 upgrade for? Or update? I'm not sure specifically what you mean by that.
Does the Switch 2 still have like touchscreen stuff?
Yes, but you don't have to play on handheld, so you can just play with a regular controller, so I think it would be cool if they brought the Rush games back for like NSO or whatever.
I'm always holding out hope for more Rush games.
Also not a fan of this guitar solo in this version.
Plus affairs. Can you spend coins on anything? Coins, listen to me. Rings on anything?
No.
Well, a lot of Sonic games just are made basically around their hardware. So yeah, I don't know what I would put to a re-release like that. Maybe Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Tom says 15 minutes left.
Yep, I saw that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, look at you having eyes.
I do have eyes. My special brand.
Spar, I got one for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. We'll both send a message in Twitch chat on shoot. Okay?
No, I'm good.
Oh, come on!
Sonic and the Secret Rings for Switch 2. They could.
Oh, actually, yeah, I take it back. I want Sonic and the Black Knight on Switch 2. I say that like I'm ever gonna have a Switch 2. That's never happening. God willing, the next Legend of Zelda game will be a Legend of Zelda game again, though. And that'll be on the Switch too, and I just won't be able to play it, and that'll have to be that'll have to be too bad.
Well, doesn't the new some of the new dialogue in Generations, or maybe it's the old one, acknowledge Secret Rings Gold member? Because they mentioned something about genies, I think.
They do, yeah. The IDW comics also have a panel which is directly referencing Secret Rings. If Ian Flynn is at the head of the writing in the future, I think he generally wants to make every game canon, so...
Wow, whatever that letter was, it had a lot of rings. By the way, that was just the credits for Sonic Colors. Now we're on the credits for Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Awesome.
Do you want the storybook games to be as is for re-release? Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Yeah, I think so.
I've never played them, and I probably never will. I
don't know,
think there's any reason to change them. I mean, whatever adaptation they need to do for the Joy-Cons.
I would like it if rare loot was less rare. That's about all I got for you. I don't think I would ever want the storybook games to be open world, but I do like the style of hub world that Sonic or Shadow Generations has.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about this during the Gens run. I really liked the 3D white space compared to the regular Generations white space. Well, the credits for FF14 are that long because there's way more people working on them, and it's a way bigger game.
And also because they're spaced out in such a way where they're only giving 3 people credits at a time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach for the stars.
Okay, my thumb's kind of tired.
Yeah, I believe it. Spar, you got any small, petty Sonic opinions? As a tried and true Sonic fan, who's definitely played all the games, or at least half of them.
I don't know how petty this is, but 06 is actually fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a popular opinion, I don't think. My petty Sonic opinion is that I think he actually looks fine with blue arms.
Huh. Would you want
And
a
honestly,
Sonic,
better a lot
Sonic
of the time.
Boom re-release but actually fix all the issues it has? That depends on what issues it has. Probably not. I think it's fine just existing as is and people forgetting about it like they did.
Yeah, I don't really want a retread of Sonic Boom. I think the TV series was like very fun, but the game itself had a lot of issues, and just having a re-release of it, I mean, it would need to be made from the ground up to not be a bad game.
Yeah, I did hear.
Yeah, it's boring.
I did hear that the 3DS Boom games were pretty good, or at least decent.
They were very different. I don't know if they were good. This is actually us doing kibitz for the whole credits is actually strategic sabotage for when I'm running my games and you're on COCOM, because we'll have less to talk about.
Well, we'll have
this is
more,
all a setup.
We'll have more to talk about because there's more going on in Rush Adventure, at least.
There's certainly a lot going on in Rush Adventure.
Yeah. Sonic 4 Episode 2 I don't know about.
Sonic 4 Episode 2, we're going to talk about how pretty everything looks about 5 times. Not because there's 5 pretty levels, but just because it is a pretty game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We never did get Sonic 4 Episode 3, it's true.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles. It literally would have been and Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way this whole warranty had to be in the credits. What is it doing in here?
It's bigger than what displays on the screen, so there's not actually a way to read it unless you pause and like cycle back and forth a whole bunch. Which
You're
I
right.
think
It doesn't even.
yeah, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
There's no way you can read that.
This is how the terms and conditions are going to be written in the future. When they've eroded even that.
Congress of the United States voting on bills, and Sonic's just there running along the words. I guess they had to include all of this because the game wasn't developed by Sonic Team, so there had to be a lot of licensing stuff for Blind Squirrel.
I'm sure, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's here for legal reasons, just, you know.
Tort. Or otherwise. Zlib.
Flame Sonic's arms are blue sometimes.
Do we really need... I don't know, did we really need to put information about the fonts used in the game?
Yes. That's a huge part of Creative Commons.
I've just never seen it in credits before.
I think you should have.
I just don't pay attention, I guess, then.
Yeah. I don't know how many, like, indie games you watch the credits of, but I'm always seeing fonts credited specifically.
I think the only indie game I've seen the credits of was The Hat in Time, and I'm usually paying attention to Hat Kid running through the credits.
The only game you've seen the credits of?
Only indie game.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, Jeppo. Race through Sonic Forces between Tom and Flame is up next.
Expect more heated rivalry. Which is a normal word, normal set of words.
And since the incentive was met for the Sonic Forces overclocked run, I believe Flame is planning to do that during the bonus block of the marathon at some point. So that will be updated on these schedules eventually. It's not like we have a Nightbot to post the schedule like we have in previous years. Since we're dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube, having Nightbot only in Twitch just seemed a bit weird.
Sonic forces you to play Sonic Forces.
I would be very surprised if I hadn't seen a Hat in Time's credits, considering the amount of times I've played through the game. Although, to be fair, a lot of those were speedruns where the credits are skipped anyway.
Nodding. Yeah, I haven't watched... I've beaten Nine Souls countless times, but I don't know how many times I've actually seen the credits.
I do have
Less than 5, probably.
I do have a Hat Kid figurine on my desk. I also have a Togepi figurine and plushies of Ampharos and Cyndaquil.
I have a whole shelf full of them.
Yes, my cat Precious likes knocking over the Hat Kid figurine for some reason. And since I got the Togepi one, she's taken to knocking it off my desk.
Game respects game. Your cat is threatened by other cute things in the vicinity.
I also have 2 plushies of Belly Bolt. One is about 10 inches tall, the other's about 2 feet tall. Maybe even, I think it might be 2.5 feet. It's pretty large.
So, Eggman's just like lost in space, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does he get out of this one?
Well, he's still in his egomatic vehicle, and as we see in Generations, they literally come upon whatever the Time Eater is while they're out in space.
Oh, that's right. That's the literal plot.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to the QA team.
Yeah.
Your hard work is often underappreciated.
Well, the post-credit scene just shows them floating through space. The scene in Generations is what shows them actually finding whatever distortion the Time Eater spawned from.
Is there a post credits on this massive credits?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
If you skip the credits, do you also skip that cutscene?
No.
Okay.
This is the map music for Starlight Carnival.
Yes, it is.
I think this is my favorite of the map musics.
I think mine is Planet Wisp for sure.
Not Aquarium Park?
Not for map themes.
Ah, okay.
Unless I said something different earlier, then I stand by whatever I said first.
No, I don't think we talked about the map themes. I was just surprised since Aquarium Park is your favorite in the game in general.
Oh, yeah. I like how peaceful the Planet Wisp map theme is. It's nice.
Yeah. I think having the map themes play during the credits like this is an excellent choice. Rather than just repeating the Reach for the Stars, Speak with Your Heart, and the main theme over and over again, like it does normally.
For sure. Yeah, you're really soaking it in. I think Tom's almost done.
I think we're just going to let all of the credits play fully at this point. So we're like halfway through.
Mm-hmm. Some Homestuck music. Makes sense, actually. They are both carnivals. I said that in a way that was totally devoid of context, but it would take so long to provide context.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I had to turn my heater off because it was getting very warm. It is 73 degrees outside right now.
Warm degrees outside right now.
Apparently it's supposed to get up to 80.
It snowed yesterday where I am, so take that.
I'm very content with having warmer weather.
I would die.
Credits is the longest level in the game.
But you're killing this speedrun. You're on world record pace right now.
Imagine if you did get a rating for this, though, that you actually had to keep playing the whole time.
That's what I was so afraid that might be true. Because they rate you on everything in this game. I'm telling you, we could play rock, paper, scissors right now.
No, that was definitely in Fahrenheit, Nat. 70 degrees
no, she
Celsius
said,
would
what
be...
is that in Celsius?
What is that in Celsius? Sorry, I misread. 70 degrees Fahrenheit is 21 Celsius. And 80 is 26.7.
Imagine having worked on this game and you want to show up that your name is in the credits to your kid after they beat the game, but you have to wait a full 20 minutes before it gets to your name. You can't let your focus drop for a second, because it'll already be gone if your kid doesn't pause fast enough either.
Right. I'm not even sure you can pause during this.
Oh my lord.
Because if you press start, it just brings up the option to skip like that.
Oh no.
Mm,
You can't pause.
So there's not actually a pause. Well, the only way I could pause is by tabbing out. If I tabbed out, it would pause.
Stop whatever anime you're watching. You're about to watch an episode of anime's worth of time of credits to look at my name.
Yeah, the only times that you visited over here, Nat, has been when it's been relatively cool. You've never been over here during the summer months, or even spring.
Sonic X watch along stream. That's true. We could have been watching the first episode of Sonic X right now.
That's the second time that logo
This one's my favorite too.
Second time that logo's popped up. Huix or whatever it is.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention to the name, so I wonder if it's the same, like it's different HR groups across the world.
Would we
ever do a watch along stream?
Certainly not on Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, not with us actually showing the episode on stream. We would be streaming our reactions to it, like Tom does with the Patreon TV comms.
That is generally how a watch-along stream works, yeah.
But, no, probably not. I think the most you're going to get similar to that is those TV comms.
Yeah, do you want to shill the Patreon while you're at it?
We usually tend to avoid that during the marathons for the charity stuff, actually.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of shilling, we are doing this stream to benefit Child's Play, a charity that provides kids who are stuck in hospitals with games and toys and the like, in order to make their stays a little bit easier on them. If you would like, there is a pinned message in both the Twitch and the YouTube chats that you can click on to make a donation, and don't forget to put it towards an incentive. Right now, one of the most heated incentives is the Sonic Heroes Team Choice, in which Team Dark is in the lead by $100, but Team Chaotix is right behind at $90. If you want the game to be harder or longer, Team Dark would be pretty fun. If you want it to be a little bit goofier, and you want someone to suffer looking for all the torches in Hang Castle, Team Chaotix is only $10 away.
I believe we have reached the end. It's not even going to play all of the map themes.
It couldn't get that far.
No, I guess they're not long enough for that. That's okay.
Oh, it cuts out too.
I don't know, I maybe would have edited the song so it actually gets through all of the themes.
Well, you would have put it at like times 1.5 speed?
Just cut out the loops, so it doesn't loop through the song like 1.5 times or whatever. Scientifically, they shouldn't be able to hear each other.
These robots have a sense of smell? Awesome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's it.
That's it indeed.
Well, I've been Starlight Road.
And I've been Sporanda, and I want to thank everyone for watching and, of course, for donating. Up next, we have a race through Sonic Forces with Tom and Flame. So I hope everyone tunes in for that and enjoys. And, if you can't donate, share the link around to get more people watching. Anything you can do helps the charity. And, well,
100%.
we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
What a fucking friend! Stop!